Hey, welcome back, everybody, to more MLB The Show 25 with our Giants franchise, man. Excited to get things going here today. We ain't going to waste too much time. Gonna kind of hop right into things here. Just to give you a quick glance here of the team. Right now, we are sitting in first place at 6-2. Got a 2-game lead here early on over the Dodgers, 2.5 over the Padres. We know this is a tough division. We know it is. So, there's a good chance this ain't going to last long for us, but we do have the Houston Astros. They're trying to finish up here this week. Let's see if we can take care of business. Let's get this series win. This will be, 3 series wins in a row if we can get it. We can notch this dub, and we will go out there and get a 7-4 victory. Hayden Birdsong, man. Wow. Okay, then. Well, maybe Hayden's going to start figuring it out again this year, too. We mentioned about Kyle Harrison last year, how maybe that year number 4 for these guys, or was it year 3? What year is this for these guys? It's year 5 for Kyle Harrison. It's year 4 for Hayden Birdsong. So, okay, well, we'll see what he can do here then for us. 2.45 ERA here in just the 2 starts. But a good game. Good game. 6 strikeouts. Only gave up 1 earned run. Only gave up 3 hits and 6 innings work. His biggest issue has been his walks. He did have 3 walks that last game. So, hopefully, he kind of can settle in a little bit here. All right, well, let's get into the series here with the Cubs. We can keep winning ways going. Top of the 8th. 1 out here. We're back at home. Camilo Duvall is in a bit of a jam, though. Runner at second base is the tying run. Got a go-ahead run at first. Can we get out of it? And we got a big power bat in Max Muncy. Batting in the DH spot. He's batting .258 so far this year. He's a good double play ball, though, man. If we can get that ball on the ground. And that sinker's not going to get there, though. Oh, that was an awful sinker location. He's way out in front, though. That's perfectly fine. And we may have got it. 6-4. You got Tom Luis. Fires the first. He's got him. Let's go. Double play right at the top of the 8th. That's how you turn it, boys. Good stuff, Duvall. And good stuff on the infield. Let's go, Adames. Max Muncy was hustling down that first base line faster than I thought. Became more of a bang-bang play than I would have thought it was, but we were able to get him. No problem. We'll turn back to the sim. Hopefully we can hold it down. And yes, sir, Vlad with a 2 RBI single gave us some insurance. And we're going to get this win. Let's go. We still doing our thing. Vlad is off to a blistering start this year. He's batting over 500, or he might even, at one point we saw he was batting over 600. I know that's still going or not, but it's a 3-game win streak here. We got another moment. Bottom of the 9th. Luke Little versus Matt Chapman. We're hopping in here. And look at the squad's on-base percentage. We're first at .371. 7 top 10 in home runs, top 10 in runs. So we were top 3 was that in ERA? I like it. Now, Matt Chapman, come walk this bad boy off, man. We know you got the clutch gene in you. Let's go. Luke Little's got a 4-seamer, sweeper, and a splitter. Unfortunately, it's 2 out, so we got to get a base knock here. Ooh, able to hold up. Is that Matos? Wait, hold on. Is Matos that fast? No, that is Tyler Fitzgerald. Okay, yeah, that is Fitzgerald over there. Okay, that's on me. I don't know what I'm thinking. Well, so ain't no way Matos is that fast. All right, the 1-2. Come on, we just need a single up the middle. He comes after Chapman, sent deep out there to right field. Back goes the right fielder to the track, and it dies. Oh, we needed that one to get towards that wall a little bit more, but that'll end the 9th. 4-4, it remains. See if they are able to hold it down. Return to the sim. And we get a walk-off single. Kyle Schwarber wins it. All right. He ain't been with this team long. But let's go. Getting the dub. Kyle Schwarber with a double and 2 RBIs today. All right, boys. Let us see it. Brandon Bray went 2 innings. Also, by the way, apologies for the last video being a little bit long. I did kind of say that one might be a little bit longer. I know we're trying a new wave of stuff this season. So I'm just going to try and get as far as I can in this. I'm going to try and condense this to probably around the 20 to 30, maybe 35, maybe no longer than 35. That's kind of where I'm trying to aim for. And we get shut out by the Cubs 5-0, so we can't get the sweep. But it is another series win. We've won every single series so far this year. We're 9-3. That's a good bounce back win. Kyle Harrison. Suarez right now, it might be our worst pitcher. Well, what's Casey Mize doing? Doing okay. Not the best. Okay, but we get a good win here. 11-3. 10-3 on the year. That's insane. And we get another big win. Let's go. 10-8 over the Rockies. Back-to-back games putting up over 10 points. We are in Coors, or I should say 10 runs. We're in Coors, so you just never know what the hell's going to happen up there. But the Dodgers are behind us. They are only a game back now. We've only lost one. We've only lost one game since we started the season, and they've somehow just gained up on us a game. But all right, we got some info here. Henry Conrath. This is the first guy we have done. We have discovered 4 pitchers in the international region too. So we'll take a look at all that here in a second. But Henry Conrath, they have fully scouted. He does look like he's going to be an A. He's going to be in the 70s. He's going to have good power. He's going to be a great fielder with great speed. Power bat, especially versus the lefties. Contact is going to need some work. It does. That's the only thing that might hold him back from developing to maybe the full potential that he can be. But if he can find a way to get that contact up into the 50s and 60s, he'll be a pretty solid bat. All right, here we go. Never know if these guys are going to end up dropping or not. All right, for the next guy, we're going right down the line. We're going to throw Tom Hong on here. I'm really curious how well he's going to be. He looks very, very good. Once again, another guy. I mean, he's an outfielder too. We don't necessarily have a need necessarily in the outfield, but he's a guy I just kind of got to know about, man. I mean, he just looks very, very solid. Like I said, you never know who might fall. All right, let's get some info on the starting pitchers. DeAndre Cruz. So this is one of the guys we discovered. He's the top. He becomes the top pitcher on our board. He's got a 5-pitch mix with a 2-seam curve, changeup splitter, and a slider. Right-handed batter, 18-year-old. The walks per 9 is a little bit iffy. Home runs could be okay. The hits per 9 could be really good. Okay. Looks like we discovered another guy here, Miguel Ruiz. All right. We got another righty, a 19-year-old. He's kind of in the same boat. Walks could be a little scary. Same with the home runs. But if these guys turn out being good, these guys could be really solid. From Canada. He's got a 4-seamer cutter, changeup slider, and a curveball. Fastball tops out at 97. That's a 96 potential mile-per-hour cutter. Wow. It's got some good movement to it. It really does. All right, some of these other guys, Jerry McKinnon. Got a little bit of info on here. Now he's 14. Wasn't there somebody else up here? That was at the number 1 pitcher with Abelos? I believe that was his name. Dang, is he just gone? Maybe he is. Shoot, I don't know. I don't see him up here, but oh, there you go. Never mind, he's just falling off. Yeah, he might not be as good as he didn't end up signing, so maybe just not as good as we thought. But we're gonna kind of let that stuff do what it does. Relief pitcher, there is somebody here, Armando Rosas. No closing pitcher. So discovered 2 looks like pretty decent guys. Curious how they're gonna end up scouting out. And I'm not sure. Oh well, here goes the third one actually. Bartolo Arturo. We got another righty. All right. He's got a really good walk per 9. Wow. Good stamina, good strikeout per 9. 4-seamer slider, circle change, and a 2-seamer. Does he got a lot of break? Not necessarily. Why my screen just go green? What the heck? I ain't never seen this. What on earth? It just cut off. All right, well, for whatever reason, my PS5 just decided to crash. I don't know why. I just got, this is actually a brand new PS5. I don't know what the green screen was about. But yeah, that thing just crashed on me. I got a PS5 Pro, I had to upgrade, so you guys might notice the stuff might look a bit better here. Actually, I meant to mention in the last video, but oh well. Anyway, let's see if we can try and reduplicate what we just did. We're not going to be able to get the exact scores or whatnot, but if we can find a way to lose to the Cubs and then take the first 2 versus the Rockies, that'll be a positive. All right, well, somewhat close enough. We lose 5-1. I finally got this win to the Rockies. I mean, my goodness, dude. Like, I've probably done this 6-7 times to try and get us a win here. It keeps losing games to these scrubs. I have no clue why, because we keep blowing them out anyway. Well, we blew them out that first time anyway. Got another blowout here. Kyle Harrison, another dominant performance. All right, you know what? Might not be ideal, not the same amount of runs we ended up scoring, but we got the win. I mean, hell, that took a couple tries as well. So let's get back to doing what we were doing. We're taking Henry Conrath off. We're putting Tom Hong on. And I'm good looking at everybody else. So we'll keep discovering people. And let's get back to everything. We have a 2-game lead up over the Dodgers, 3.5 over the Padres. So the Dodgers lost the game. They were at 10 wins. They were on the game back. But honestly, I'm not finna worry about the rest of the division. So, you know what? Let's see if we can get the sweep here. Casey Mize on the mound. Might not be ideal. Versus Zach Gallen. Ooh, Tyler Fitzgerald. Well, there goes his season. Great. We get the win, but we lose Tyler Fitzgerald. Damn, boy, that was our backup guy, too. Boy, Vlad is on fire. 6 home runs, 4.66. I know that average is coming down from what it was, but sheesh. Fitzgerald, that is not ideal. Fitzgerald's having a good start to the year, too. Damn, that is a shame. All right, well, we got to consider bringing somebody else up, and these two aren't doing a dang thing down in the minors. I guess to bring up the guy who's can kind of play everywhere. So, unfortunately, losing Fitzgerald does kind of suck. But on the bright side, I guess he's a backup player, so that's not the end of the world. It's kind of just a platoon player for us. So, anyway, let's get more into this. See what we can do. We're on a win streak as we take care of the Diamondbacks. 8-2. Logan Webb, a strong performance. We're not gonna fall in this one though. Let's see if we can get the job done here. Ooh, bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. Camilo Duvall is in a jam. They need us to help out. We have 26 home runs. Yes, sir. I like seeing us in the top 10 in a lot of categories. We top 5 a lot of those too. I saw runs allowed. We're the best team. We ain't allowing much at all. Ketel Marte up to bat, the best batter on this team. We gotta see if we can put him away and avoid a walk-off. Gotta be careful with Ketel Marte. He's going to foul that sinker away. Can we put him away? Can we get maybe a backdoor slider here? The 0-2. Got him rung up. Down goes Marte. Let's go. That's how you do it, boys. That's how you do it. 3 pitches. And he's out of there. Elliot Ramos is up to bat. He's batting 308 on the year. Wow. I don't think we've seen Elliot bat over 300. Like ever at any point during the series. Maybe we have. I don't know. But here we go. Runners on first and second. We'd love to be able to find a gap somewhere. Chapman's in second. Oh, a hanging curveball. He got away with that mess. He really got away with that crap. That's insane. But we might be falling in this one, y'all. 2 outs. Have us come in again. Randy Rodriguez enters the game versus Ty France. And that is ball game. Unless Lee can gun him out at home, we might have a play at the plate. We do not. Throw is not in time, and that'll do it. The Diamondbacks walk us off. We came in and threw 1 pitch. That's the first time we're going to lose a series this year. First time we lost back-to-back games and everything, too. The Duvall is going to end up with the loss in this one. Well, not the end of the world. We got a big series here coming up with the Mets. They're 13-6. We're going to win the first one, and then we're going to drop the second one. And here we go. Tom Hung has now moved up to #1 on our draft rank. And Tom does look very good. It's going to be very good versus righties. Great contact. Good power. He's going to have okay vision for right now, but that can always be increased. My biggest thing with him, I just don't know how well of a fielder he's going to be in center. Like, the arm strength is not there. I mean, honestly, Tom kind of might be a guy that moves to the left. And even then, he might be a DH. He is 6'4", 223 to be fair. That is kind of a bigger guy. So, he's got decent speed though. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just something you work on. Maybe you develop his fielding. All right, next up we'll throw on is Ray Dale. Right now, I know we're getting some of the top guys just out of the way. Mainly because we're getting 90% on these guys. So, might as well try and figure out what they are about and get them done. And we'll move on to some of the other guys that might be in our range. You just never know who might fall, though. But Ray Dale, I really like him a lot. All right, let's see if we can get some more info here on some of the starting pitchers. Bartolo Arturo, he is kind of coming down a bit. And it looks like Miguel Ruiz is also kind of coming down a little bit. But Arturo really is. His potential has really dropped. 75 of 90 now, which is a bit unfortunate. But he still looks like he's probably going to be at minimum a B. So nobody else has discovered him. You never know. Might be not a bad second or third round pick there. Jeremy McKinnon right now is the #1 guy on our board for pitching prospects. So Jeremy looking pretty solid. He is 15th ranked in the entire Major League Baseball. Let's see what else they may have discovered. They could have discovered some relief pitchers, and yeah, they did. I think they discovered DeAndre Cruz. I'm not 100% positive, but honestly, I'm not going to lie. This pitching class looks a bit weak. We could be going with a batter once again. We'll see how everything goes, but right now this is just the international people. We won't know fully until we start learning more and more about the other regions as well. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, never know. Maybe this guy's top notch, top of the line. Got a half-game lead up on the Dodgers. They're hanging in there with us Diamondbacks. It's a big series win for them to get over us. See what we got here versus the Mets. Luis Matos here in the 7th. Running at first. Matos has a 12-game hitting streak. All right, Matos, go get it done, bro. Y'all hang on to this game, too. Good job. That would have get another series win for us as we head to Cleveland. Cleveland is suffering a bit. They are 10-13 right now in the season. And we're going to get a win. Game one belongs to us. We have won, I think, game one in every series so far. Oh, nope, outside the Marlins. All right, well, never mind then. Then we take game two. Ryan Walker on the bump. Running at first and second. Let's see if we can come through here. It looks like, some ratings are dropping a bit. Strikeouts are only sitting at 12 now. Well, that's perfectly fine. And we will face off against Tyrone Taylor with Ryan Walker, which y'all know how things have gone in the past with Ryan. If he's having a good year, maybe this is a good sell high point. Be curious to see what his stats are. We'll probably take a look at the stats for this as well here soon. Oh my, we threw a fastball right down the pipe. Tyrone misses it. We'll see if we can get the punch out here. Come on, Ryan Walker. Oh, got him to chase. Tyrone doing a good job staying alive here. Here's the 1-2. Can we get the strikeout or the double play ball? We're going to get the double play ball. 5-4. He runs well. Double play. See you later. Ends the 8th. Here we go. Any ending double play, we will take those all day. Especially when there's runners on first and second. Let's turn to the sim here. We will get the job done. We're going to win this one 4-2. Good job, boys. That'll way to go out there and get another win. Jung-Ho Lee with a 4-for-4 performance. Home run here. Schwarber goes deep as well. All right, Lee, I see you. Eric Miller gets the win here in this one. As we take another series, looking for another sweep this year. And we get Godley. We got blown the hell out. Hayden Birdsong looks like got lit up. Good gosh. All right, well, we got a bad Cardinals team coming to town. Can we take care of business with them? All right, we're in the first one. Game number 2. Ooh, Brian Brady's in the jam. 1 out, runners on first and second. Hopping in here again. ERA is 2 in the league. On-base percentage is 2. I like it, y'all. I like it. Squad is looking good. Lucan Baker batting 125 on the year. He is having a miserable start to the season. Hopefully that stays the case. Can we find a way to get a game-ending double play here? And that fastball is in there. Can Abreu get the put-away pitch? The 1-2, looking for the strikeout. Got him. See you later, Baker. It's bat 125. That's not a situation you want Baker in, at least not at this point in his career. The 0-1 out Pages is fouled away. And the Cardinals are down to their final strike here this afternoon. Can we get the punch out? Looking for another strikeout. Brian Abreu, not with that slider. Awful. Go back to the high heat. Can Brian Abreu put him away? He's going to pop it up. Chapman's got it on the infield, and that will do it here in the Bay. Another win for the Giants, and it's another series win as well. Let's go, boys. Oh, yeah. We locked in, baby. We are locked in. Let's go. Logan Webb with another victory on the year. 7 strong innings, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks, 4 hits, only gave up 2. Let us see it. Look at all the wins. We have yet to see that this series. Suarez is bouncing back. Okay, Suarez, I like to see that. Look at the ERA up there. But look at this. We got a big series here coming up. Back-to-back, Dodgers and Phillies. That's going to probably show what the hell we're made of. But okay, y'all. We're still hanging on to first place. We're going to be in a dogfight potential. And it looks like the Diamondbacks aren't going anywhere either. And we know the Padres can get hot. The Padres got too much talent on that team not to get hot at some point. All right, Ray Dale. Okay, Ray's a B prospect. Expect a little bit more. He is blazing fast. He's going to be a good stealer. He's going to be able to get on base. He's going to draw walks. He's going to be able to get hits. He's not going to have a lot of power, which is perfectly fine. I mean, you can develop power later if you need to. But he's a runner. That dude can run. All right, let's see what else we ended up scouting out here as we're trying to get more info here on these pitchers. And, Mariano Avalos, he's starting to climb back up the ranks here a bit. He's back up to number 10, even though he's MLB draft ranked 47. Maybe more information we get on him, the better we find out. Maturo, yeah, we can lock in. He's a B prospect. Solid, though. That's fine. He's going to be a high overall coming in here off rip. He's got a great walk per 9. He's not a bad pitcher at all. I would love to. I mean, if we can find a way to snag him like the second round, potentially, that'd be great, especially if we find somebody else better in that first round. Tell you one thing, this Joel Villafuerte, he's really jumping up from draft rank 46 to number 9. It's in the Discover prospect. He was already here. Interesting to see why. His walks are a little concerning. His hits per 9 are a bit too, so, Interesting why, what's the reason behind him jumping up so high, but he might be solid. Don't know if they found anybody else worth pursuing. We've got full information on Jose Sanchez, and I mean, he's a flame-throwing pitcher, that's for sure, but I mean, he's not going to be bad. I mean, he's going to be a B overall. I mean, potential. Mark Lunam. This may have been one of the guys I discovered last time out. Another flamethrower. But doesn't look overly impressive. All right, next up is going to be Elvis Vizcaino. See what he is about. He's a switch hitter. He looks like he's more power oriented. Looks like he's also better when he is batting from the left side and is good versus righties. Fielding is a little bit sketchy. He's got looks like maybe an okay arm. That's not the worst thing. It's not too fast, but he's got great potential. More likely probably going to be like maybe that mid-60s range. So see what he ends up being overall wise, I should say. So we'll see how this ends up panning out for us. But yeah, let's get through another week here. We'll take a look here at the stats here soon. Lance McCullers is on the mound for the Cardinals. He's got an 8.38 ERA. Y'all, if we don't get this sweep, Dominic Keegan's got a bruise on him. He'll be okay. Oh, my goodness. Bottom of the 8th, 1 out. Luis Matos is up to bat. Got to come through, Luis. Let's see what you about, man. Let's see. I gave you a chance here to be up here. How are you doing this year? You're doing well. You're batting 276. Not having a good day today. I know you at one point you were on a good little hitting streak. It's 1 for 6 in this series, so we know that hitting streak ain't alive anymore, but see what you can do. Bases loaded, 1 out. Bring home this go-ahead run, bro. First pitch is in there. Should have been a strike, but they call it a ball. They got Matos batting in the 2-hole. I'll do nothing like that. They got our lineups all the way messed up. We got Vlad on deck, Schwarber in the cleanup spot, Adames, Chapman. Come on, Luis. Got one, but it's a 5-4-3 inning-ending double play. Ha, Matos. That's unacceptable, man. That's purely unacceptable. You can't do that. Get the ball up in the air, dude. You got to get it out of the infield. We do end up walking it off. Hunter Bishop walks it off on an RBI out? What? All right, well, hey, Ranger Suarez goes 7 innings of 3-hit baseball and no runs. And Camilo Doval will get will get the win for the day as well. So, all right, well, it's a good sweep of the Cardinals. That's a step forward as well. Beating teams and sweeping teams you have no business losing to. But here we go. We got a big series here coming up with the Phillies. The Phillies are first place in their division. They are not. They're third. Wow, look how competitive the NL East is right now. I mean, the Marlins and Nationals are crap, but these three, Braves, Mets, and Phillies, boy, they rocking. We got to look here at the Reds. They're leading the way in the NL Central. Detroit is leading. Oh, no, excuse me. The Angels. What? The Angels have the early lead over the Seattle Mariners, who are the defending champs, who are off to a little bit of a slow start here to start the year. Looks like they're catching fire in their last 10, though. Won 7 of the last 10 games. All right. Twins lead the Central with the Tigers following behind them. White Sox still down in last place. Orioles lead the AL East. Got a game and a half lead up on the Yankees. So, all right then. All right, let's see how this Phillies series ends up favoring us. We're going to drop the first one. Ends our 3-game win streak here. Brian Abreu, top of the 9th, needs 1 out versus Bryson Stott. All right, this ball is on the ground. It's not going to be an easy one, that is for sure. We are dead last in stolen bases. We ain't stealing. We don't have a lot of speed on the team. And our fastest guy is out for the year now. So, yeah. All right, let's see if we can get Bryson Stott out. Bryson Stott is actually batting better versus lefties this year than he is righties. But he's still batting extremely well versus righties. And thankfully, he missed on that one. Awful fastball. All right, can we put Stott away? The 1-2 looking to put away for Bryson. Down he goes. Brian Abreu wins it. Caught him looking on a circle change. See you later, Philly. See you later. All right. Well, we can have a chance to win this series if we can get the win next time out. It's a good job, boys. Good job, good job, good job. All right, we ended up taking that one. That third game here. We got off from the Mariners. They want Oslevis Basabe for Zach Jackson, a relief pitcher. Who is Jackson? He's a B prospect. Well, not prospect. He's a B potential, but he's a 32-year-old. Solid hit per 9, good home run per 9. Solid strikeout. His walks aren't the best. Right now he's not currently in the majors. He's in minor leagues, dominating down there. I mean, I'm not really sure why they want Oslevis. He's been just kind of sitting there on our bench. I mean, he's a D potential. Might not be a bad idea to go with. Although, do we need another bullpen arm? That's the thing. I kind of need something else than I do bullpen at the moment. Bullpen is actually holding up pretty strong for right now. It's not really a salary dump either. So I'm not exactly sure what their intent behind that one is. Actually, we would be gaining a little bit of salary back. Not much, but I think we'll hold off on that. It's mainly just because we don't really need the bullpen. Although, to be fair, bullpen is one of those things. If you can get better at it, then I guess get better at it. But all right, here's the big series with the Dodgers. What everybody's been waiting on. Logan Webb will be taking on Roki Sasaki. Oh, man, what a game that one could be. Luis Ariz is 3 for 4. He needs a triple from the cycle. We are up 7-2. Finishes off, boys. Yes, sir. 8-2 dub. I got it. Ariz with a home run. Well, we all knew that. He was already 3/4 of the way done with the cycle. The fact Luis went yard isn't crazy, though. But yeah, good game for a lot of people. Ariz, 3 for 5. John Lee, 3 for 5. 1 for 4 out of Vlad. Which Vlad's numbers are really coming down. You knew that at some point that he was going to come screaming back down to earth. 3 for 5 out of Schwarber. He's gotten that average up a little bit. You can tell he was below that Mendoza line. Adamas 2 for 5. 3 for 5 out of Matt Chapman. Chapman's still hot from a year ago. All right, not bad, boys. And Logan Webb goes 8 strong innings of 2-run baseball. All right, Logan. You don't have the strikeout numbers, so that's perfectly fine. As we got Ranger Suarez going on the mound versus Tyler Glass. Now, I'm going to do this series is cracked. It quite literally is. And we're going to end up falling in that one, 2-5. Ranger Suarez does get the loss, but I don't think he gave up a bunch of those runs either at the same time. Because his ERA didn't move up much. Adames and Schwarber go yard. Yeah, he gave up 3 runs. I mean, it's not the end of the world if you give him up 3 runs, especially versus this Dodger lineup. But we still have a 2.5 game lead up on the Dodgers. We can get the next one. That'll be big for us. But let's take a look at the team. Mitchell Stumpo struggled. Struggling pitchers here. Rainer Arias tore it up in April. 3.87 average. All right, AA player doing well. Hayden Winya did well as well. Vlad is cold, actually. So, interesting. Let's go through it, though. Logan Webb, 2.31 ERA, whip of a 1.26, absolutely dominated. Ranger Suarez, 2.89, whip of a 1.05. See, this is when we signed Suarez. This is what we were expecting. Him to be a very solid B, 1A to Logan, or 1B to Logan Webb, 1A, 1B, whatever, however you want to call it, to Logan Webb. Logan Webb is actually undefeated right now in the year. Wow. Kyle Harrison, okay, doing well. For our 3 guy, that's solid. We'll take it. 3.48 ERA, 1.39 whip. The whip is still high. 1.4 whip for Hayden Burson. So these guys seem like they are getting tapped a little bit more lately. 3.6 ERA, though. Like I said, the ERAs, we'll take these all day. And Casey Mize, wow, 2.83 ERA with a whip on the 1. Okay, we may have unlocked Casey. Still early in the year, though, because we know how these ERAs, boy, they can just start ballooning up on us. And next thing you know, we're all the way effed up. But okay, let's go. I like it. Let's go, boys. Bullpen, let's take a look. I mean, this is what we were big about. Making sure that we were going to solidify this up. And Brian Abreu doing a hell of a job. He's got an ERA under a 1. His ERA is lower than his whip. 27 strikeouts, 8 walks. Absolutely dominating right now. You love to see it. He's still early, yes, I know. He's got 14 saves on the year. He's dominating right now in our closing position. Camilo Duvall, not so much. Camilo is really struggling, and this is a contract year for Camilo. So if he can't get things figured out, I don't know, Camilo, you might be on the move, bro. Eric Miller also not doing too well out the pen. Randy Rodriguez is. Tristan Beck, good gosh. How many games have you been? Okay, you've only been in 1. Okay, I'm about to say, good gosh. John Schreiber, only 8 innings of work. He's not doing. Okay, bullpen looking a little rough. I ain't gonna lie, looking a little rough. But Brian's doing extremely well. How about Ryan? Ryan Walker's really doing well. Okay, Ryan just out of that closer role. Maybe it's exactly what he needed. And we got on our draft picks here. We'll take a look, see how he is doing. Bastafika. He's got some things going up. Controller's coming up. He's young, though. And actually, need to take a look at the guys here that we have in the minors. I forgot. Willie Gutierrez still doing his job. Or Willie's still being a boss. Get Willie's potential up, man. He's at a 71 overall now. Willie deserves to be a B potential, man. What is his actual potential? There it is. Okay, it is getting closer. I think the last time I looked, it was like a 75. So it's at a 78. If he continues to keep up his work, he will be at a B at some point. I like it, Willie. I like it. We got Will Bettner, Trevor McDonald's down there still. He's on fire, but he's got a bad ERA. Joe Whitman. Oh, Miguel Escovedo. He's our top prospect right now. 4.73 ERA. He is struggling. Looks like the home run ball is his issue. Giving up 4 home runs and 5 starts. You know, I kind of forgot about him again. I'm not going to lie. Him being down there. He's a round 6 pitcher that we ended up finding. I don't know if maybe we brought him up. I mean, his stuff should be fine enough where he can find a way to bounce back. It's not as good as Willie's in certain categories, but Willie was a little more polished coming out when we drafted him. So, he was already like a 70 overall. I still got faith in Miguel, so he should be okay. Let's see, we got Manuel Castro. He is not pitched like at all. 0.1 innings of work, really? I know they're in the pen. Jerry Rojas has been pitching a little bit. He's not doing the best in the limited action he's been in. I almost wonder if I should have put these guys down in AA. We got Juan Cortez. He's still down here. Showing slight improvement. It's still early on for their improvement, though. We know that. All right, back to the majors. We got Patrick Bailey batting .238, 5 RBIs on the year. Sam Huff is back up, batting .265, 1 home run. I just don't think the bat's ever going to show. His attributes aren't that bad. I just don't know if he's ever just going to give us more than just maybe being an average batter, though. That's kind of why we got him batting down in the lineup, too, though. All right, we got Vlad. We already kind of looked at his stuff. 8 home runs, 23 RBIs already on the year, batting .356. For whatever reason, he is getting just crushed for no damn reason. He is off to a hot start. He's slugging over 1,000. What is up with the attribute decrease? He's 27. He shouldn't be regressing. Come on now, man. Dude in the prime of his career. Bryce Eldridge, okay, he's doing all right. 3 home runs, batting .227. He's still struggling versus lefties, though, when it comes to contact. I don't know what it is about him, but, boy, when they really get him and they start just chipping away at that contact. I'm sure at some point we will see Bryce up here. I just don't know if he's ever going to be a staple. Maybe he's a trade piece for us or somewhere down the line. I don't know. George Wilson doing well. Batting .315. Of course George doing well, man. That's because George is a boss. Ooh, George getting dinged versus lefties, though. George, what's going on, bro? OPS 850. He's got a home run already. That's 8. Quicker to get a home run this year than it was last year. Last year, it took a long time for him to get that first home run of the year. See if we can start seeing more and more power out of George's bat. It's got 3 doubles and not an RBI, and a triple on the year. Not bad at all, George. Fitzgerald, man, damn, that's sad. I think we actually found a good spot for Fitzgerald to just come in here and there. We got Luis Ariz batting .298. All right, Luis really is caught fire. Look how he's dealing versus lefties. He's actually doing maybe a little worse versus the right-handed batters. Interesting. Considering he's not a switch hitter. But yeah, doing really well. Pair of home runs, 12 doubles on the year already. OPS 797. I like it, Luis. Let's keep it rolling. We got our first round pick from a year ago, Antonio Chavez. His power's starting to go up, so maybe he's hitting some good stuff down there in A-ball. Not exactly sure since they don't give us the stats for whatever reason. Oh, yeah, we also got Brett Wisely, who ended up replacing Tyler Fitzgerald. Batting .308, so Wisely doing pretty well since he's been called up. Chapman with 6 home runs, batting .282. Y'all know how Chapman get down, man. Chapman always here for a good time. Chapman always getting down for fun. Let's go. Willie Adames, 5 home runs, .268 average. That's kind of how just Willie's been. He'll be one of those guys, maybe after crazy start, and then he just gets hot when we don't really expect it. And he just ends up having a very good and solid year yet again. So I'm sure he'll be pushing at some point for another close to 30 home run mark, and that'll be nice. Elliot Ramos is cold. I feel like we always see Elliot being cold at some point. He was batting over 300, but we know that's always going to come crashing down for him. He's struggling versus lefties, really bad it looks like. Power's starting to dip a little bit versus righties as well, so we'll see. Schwarber's got 6 home runs, batting .214. We didn't bring Schwarber really into a high average. We just brought him in for an extra power bat, and he's already got 6 home runs on the season, so I'm not complaining. We got another top prospect here. Jared Brown's got 5 home runs, so a good first month in a few games. Not really necessarily a month and a half, but a month and like a week. Got 5 home runs, batted .246, not bad. Ooh, +4 to power versus lefties. Okay, Jared, I see you. Jared definitely got a better shot of being up here and making this squad than Bryce Eldridge does. That is for sure. Gerardo Encarnacion is still looking for his first hit. He's not really getting any action so far. Chorio, one of our first trades that we ended up making so far, he ain't doing much, man. He's not developing really at all down there. He really isn't. Jung Ho Lee, 3 home runs, batting .250. So he's getting a little bit of a knock. Man, our contact versus righties, man. The contact stuff, really, we're getting killed. Luis Matos, okay, batting .270. 2 home runs, 9 RBIs. He's got a steal. Got one of our few steals on the year because we don't have a lot as a team. His contact's going up. All right, Luis, like I said, I'm giving you every single chance to earn that spot. Because this dude right here, Hunter Bishop, he might have to go. He just might have to. Batting 160. And yes, I do see Walker Jenkins down there with a flame. I like to see what his stuff looking like. But first, we're going to look at James Tibbs. Ooh, James. James, the power's there. The other stuff is not so far, though. You're batting extremely poor. 192. Get it up. Walker Jenkins doing well down in Double-A, though. Okay, I like it. 3 home runs, batting 275. Walker, we might give you another month down there. You continue to grow, we'll go ahead and bump you up to Triple-A. We will. Just give me another good, solid, strong month like that, Walker, because this is supposed to be your spot. I told you, they took your potential down. Go earn it back. Go earn that and get that A potential back, bro. Come on. But all right. Like I said, this is supposed to be your right field spot. Right now, Luis Mato's trying to hold it down. He's trying to keep you down now. I know Jared's probably going to end up overtaking this spot. Because Elliott, numbers look good, but he doesn't always give us the best stuff a lot of time. I mean, this is kind of where he sits. He sits around this 240. He'll go high and then he'll go way low. And a lot of times he stays lower than he does high. So I guess we'll see. I know he actually finished strong last year, batting 273. So, okay. Well, it's early on. I don't want to jump the gun too much on these guys, but we do got one more game. Oh, no, we got 2 more games here. This is a 4-game set versus the Dodgers. Oh, boy. We got a Saturday game. Kyle Harrison on the mound versus Blake Snell. Dude, this Dodgers rotation is insane. We faced all their top guys. Blake Snell's got a 1.45 ERA. Like, what? It don't matter, though. Huh? It don't matter, though. Bump that ERA. Almost doubled that bad boy. 13-3 Dodgers. We here. We here. Almost everybody had a hit. Unfortunately, Matos did not get a hit as we were just hyping him up. Multi-hit games from several. Chapman goes yard. Vlad goes yard. Elliott goes yard. Adames goes yard. Patrick goes yard. It is a feast out here. Okay, San Fran, we might be back, y'all. We might be back like Coke Crack. I love it. I love it, man. Let's go. And we're going to finish this one up here. We're going to take a look at scouting. Elvis, okay. Elvis looks like he might be pretty strong. Could be like in the 60s. Could be an A potential. It's not bad for a switch hitter. We discovered 3 more prospects here. We might be kind of being washed up a little bit when it comes to the prospects that we're discovering as the pitchers. Avelos jumps up to number 3. Okay, Avelos might actually be good. Well, he's going to have good potential. That walks and home runs are scary, though. His stamina's not that good either. I don't know how well he's going to be, man. That is interesting. He's going to probably be an A potential, but I don't know how well the other stuff's going to end up being for him. Honestly, Yamazaki looks very good. If he ends up working out well, man, honestly, I wouldn't be mad at it if this ends up being our pick. To be real. I don't want to get rid of Patrick Bailey because he's that good of a catcher behind the plate. But Yamazaki could be even better, especially with the bat. If the bat is there along with the fielder, because his fielder doesn't look too bad either. No, it's not elite at the elite level of Patrick Bailey, but it still looks pretty damn solid from behind the plate. So I guess we'll see how this ends up being. But that is where we're going to wrap things up, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know we didn't get down into the minor leagues today. And the way we're doing this style, it might not have minor leagues every single day because y'all might not want to see minor league every day. Y'all let me know, though. But, I just noticed Diamondbacks have overtaken now the Dodgers. They were close, though. They are 9-1 in the last 10. They are on fire, but all right, yeah, we'll see how it ends up going. But, yeah, that's where we're closing out, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the like button. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts, like I said, on these type of videos. If y'all enjoying it this way a little bit more. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Save the Giants franchise. We got a lot coming at you. I'm going to let y'all know that right now. We got a lot coming at you, so I appreciate all the support you guys have been showing the series. I will catch you guys in the next one. Hope you guys stay safe out there. And as always, God bless and peace. I'm gone. Close it out, Future.
And it's the love from my fans got me still here.